What is up, everyone? I haven't been on here for a couple of weeks, and it's because, well, actually, I think I did a video last week. I can't remember really. Um, I've been busy, guys, really, really busy. Um, but I wanted to address a couple of different things with you guys. The first is this: one, as a person who used to absolutely love 1990s bodybuilding, I am so happy and so enthused that Kevin Levrone is making a comeback. Um, and the biggest thing I can say for that, as an example to a lot of you, is that no matter how old you are, you can always get into a sport like this, right? You can always, maybe you can't compete at the top level, maybe you can't, um, do a competition even, but you can train for the rest of your life if you want to, in one way or another, right? I'm still training. I'm not bodybuilding anymore, but I'm still training. And I'm loving it. I'm 37 years old. I'm in really good shape. I went to the doctor today, had my blood work checked, my blood pressure, healthier than I've ever been. And it's awesome. I love it. I love it so much. I'm able to do things, and that's cool. But my point to you guys is this: so many of you are in such a rush. I get emails from kids all the time, talking about, I'm this body fat percentage, I'm this level of muscularity. I'm getting so depressed because I'm not there yet. Dude, it takes a lifetime. It takes a long time to make gains. It takes a long time to get the body you want. And it should be a lifelong activity. It should be something that you want to do for the rest of your life. Why? Because it's good for you, and it's cool, and it's enjoyable, and it gets you out of the house, and it gives you something else to do besides playing Pokemon. You know, Friggin' don't be in such a rush. There is no end game here. The end game is death, right? So I'm extremely enthused and extremely motivated by Kevin Levrone making a comeback to the Olympia stage. Um, the second thing I want to talk about is this, because I see a lot of YouTube guys doing it now, and that is opening up a gym. Open up a gym. Everybody's opening up a gym right now. I think it's cool. And I wish everybody who is currently doing it much success. For those of you who are thinking about doing it, and those of you who might not have done it, first of all, I want to say this: I think entrepreneurship is awesome, and if you have a business that you want to do, that's amazing. Now, opening up a gym is a very hard and difficult thing to do. So, what I want you guys to understand first off and right off the bat is that this is not something you can go into and just start up, put equipment into a place, and it's going to become an instant success. Even if you think your market is primed for it, it's going to take a lot of work. You're going to have to master social media. You're going to have to master, and when I say master social media, that doesn't just mean getting followers. That means knowing how to convert followers into leads who are going to buy memberships to your gym. And so you have to put a lot of work and study into that. You have to understand what your costs are going to be, right? So to give you an example, when me and Eddie Abakoff opened up Metroflex Gym a few years ago, we were just a couple of kids. We thought we'd open up the gym, we'd put on the Metroflex name, we bought the license for it and stuff like that. And we thought, hey, it's Metroflex, Ronnie Coleman trained there in Texas. This shit is going to be such a success right off the bat. We're going to be multimillionaires and everything's going to be cool. No, dude. We opened up that gym, and it was a huge warehouse. It's still there today. You guys probably gone there and seen it. You've seen all the YouTube stars that came out of it and things like that. But when we first opened up that gym, people were walking in being like, what the hell is this place? Why does this place exist? How are you guys running this gym? Where are the locker rooms? Where is the cardio deck? What's going on? People just didn't understand it. It took a lot of work through, making connections, to get, getting in contact with people, getting the name out there, getting social media accounts going, getting trainers into the gym, you know, and getting members into the gym. It took so much work to do that, and that nearly freaking killed me. You know, for the first 2 or 3 years, I was living off of like maybe $300, $400 a month. Like I was living off of like $300 to $400 a month. And yeah, I was earning money on the side from certain things and you know, making my way. But it was a financial disaster for me. And to be honest with you, I never saw a dollar from the whole thing because I wasn't, you know, I didn't have enough money to sustain ownership of the gym. And so that's why I ended up leaving. But when you're getting into that kind of business, it's very hard business to do if you don't have a lot of overhead capital, if you don't have reserve capital, right? There's a lot of you who could much more easily get into a fitness business, an online fitness business, if you wanted to do that. And the beauty of that is that that's something you could start while, you know, working as a trainer. And I'd recommend that before you ever got into online training, that you should spend some time in the trenches, that you should be working with clients, that you should be um, uh, you, you should gain some level of expertise um, before you try to move 100% online. But that's something you can set up while you're working as a trainer or while you're doing something else in the fitness industry. Um, and it's something. It's not easy either. Trust me on that one. But it's something that you can do. And the reason why I'm doing this video is not to discourage you guys from opening gyms or getting into the fitness industry. It's just to say that, like anything else that's worth it in this world, it requires work. It requires the ability to put your nose to the grindstone, to bust your ass, to work your ass off, and to make things happen and to do it for the long run. Don't think of it as a get rich quick scheme. Don't think of it as just an opportunity to make $1 million right off the bat. You're gonna have to put your time in, and again, that's true for anything that you do. So you know, and that's true for muscle, right? So business and muscle, they kind of go hand in hand. And some of the things I'm trying to tell you on the fitness side of things, they go into whether or not you're going to live a good life or not, whether or not you're going to be able to be successful or not. Are you able to put things in for the long haul? Are you able to put off the immediate reward for the long-term gain, right? And even if it does require you to be, you know, living on $300 a month for a while, that could lead to some success. The life I live today is largely because of that time I spent living $300 a month, you know. And I own a clothing company. Teaching people how to be online personal trainers right now. And, you know, I'm not a millionaire by any stretch of the matter, but I absolutely love my life. I get to do what I want with my day, work on what I want, work with who I want. And I've worked my butt off for a number of years in jobs, and I like this a lot better. I do miss the Marine Corps, though. I really do miss the Marine Corps. I might not have missed it while I was there, but I miss it a lot today, and I'd give anything to have those years back. But I digress. So, whatever you're doing, wherever you are, follow your path, follow your truth, put your work in, bust your ass, make things happen.